boom, boom. It's 3 o'clock, baby. Welcome to the Sunny Clubhouse. We are at the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as...
Afternoon Delight.
Doesn't her voice sound so much better?
Getting there, friends. I'm getting there.
So excited. You're coming back to life.
Yes.
Listen, Sunnies, we are going to jump right into the show today because we have an extraordinary Reddit rundown report that comes from Barbara Jean. I just want to give her a shout out. Thanks for looking out, Boo. This is a great one today. It's a little bit on the long side, but totally worth it. We also have a pop culture Thunderdome quiz that's going to be talking about 90s talk shows.
Yeah.
The ones that we all grew up with. Of course, I have a baby Thunderdome just in case. Memes are hysterical. Renee Unsworth from Totally St. Augustine helped us with the first two. You know what they are already.
Yes.
They're so good. And we will get into Is This News? And of course, the horrible horoscopes to finish out with Aquarius and
Who
Pisces.
hurt people in 1979? Why were they so hurt?
God's sakes, they are so hateful.
I thought it was like peace, love, and
it's not
whatever.
like one sign is like less hateful than the
No,
other.
they're all
awful. Okay,
So
this
funny.
first pop culture Thunderdome quiz. Pop culture Thunderdome quiz. Will you be right or will you be wrong? Either way, you're a winner with me. Yeah.
Wow, it was really good.
Pop culture. All right, it's like Hot Pockets, right? All right, this first question. Which 90s talk show, Rachel, the people watch talk shows all around the world.
Yeah.
I know they don't have them in the UK.
Well, they probably have them syndicated.
I still want to see your answers, Boo. I still want you to give a good Braveheart try.
No, Rachel, there's the baby Thunderdome. You could take it with me.
That's true. She gets them wrong, too, she said. Oh, my gosh. All right. Which 90s talk show host was famously ambushed on air by a guest who admitted to murdering his girlfriend?
Oh, I remember this
Was
show.
it Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Maury Povich, or Geraldo Rivera?
Oh, crap. Who is the...
What are you going to do?
I'm going to say Geraldo.
Okay, D. He was also the Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, remember that moment?
Yeah.
When he opened up the safe and there was nothing in it?
Geraldo.
Next up, true or false? Oprah once shut down her entire studio audience during a taping because of a disrespectful behavior.
I feel like that's true.
Okay. Next up, which talk show episode is widely considered the most chaotic TV history after a massive on-air brawl broke out? Was it the Rosie O'Donnell show? Was it the Jenny Jones show? Was it Geraldo? Or was it Sally Jesse Raphael?
Baby Thunderdome, please.
Baby Thunderdome.
And I'll take number one.
Number one. Okay. Did you think that I put the papers in the right order?
Yeah, you said let me separate these papers.
I separated the answer keys. What a dope. All right, here's the first question. Who hosted the Oprah Winfrey Show? Was it Oprah? Was it Ellen? Was it Madonna? Or was it Cher?
Ooh, this is tough. Oprah.
Okay, Oprah for A. Okay. Right. Next up, true or false? Jerry Springer originally wanted his show to focus on politics than serious journalism.
True.
Okay. Which talk show host became famous for running into the audience and physically breaking up fights? Was it Oprah Winfrey? Was it Sally Jesse Raphael? Was it Ricky Lake? Or was it Geraldo?
Geraldo?
Okay, you're really heavy on the Geraldo today. I don't know. Next up, true or false? On multiple episodes of the Jerry Springer Show, chairs were thrown hard enough to require metal detectors at future tapings.
True.
Okay. Number 7, which host was known for emotional ambush reveals like secret lovers, hidden babies, and surprise DNA tests?
You got to give us the choices.
Oh, sorry. Montel Williams, Maury Povich, Arsenio Hall, or Joan Rivers?
Mr. Maury Povich with "That Is Your Baby."
Yeah, you are the father, or whatever he would say.
And it
all the
actually
time.
caused someone to commit suicide.
I know. Well, I thought that was Jenny Jones. Maybe
Was it
both.
I don't
Might
know.
be. True or false? One episode of Geraldo ended with Geraldo Rivera breaking his own nose during a live fight.
True.
True. Next up, which talk show helped launch the phrase "You are the father" into pop culture? Jenny Jones, Oprah, Maury, or Ricky Lake?
Maury.
Maury. Oh my God. All right, true or false? Last question. The audience chants on Jerry Springer were completely unscripted and never encouraged by producers.
I feel like that's false.
I feel you on that one. All right. Make sure you have your answer key handy.
Oh, I don't have my answer key handy.
Oh.
You're
What
the
did-
host.
What did you do? No, your answers.
I
Making
have
sure
mine.
you have yours. All right, this first one, 90s talk show, was ambushed by a guest who admitted to murder. Who did you say?
D. Geraldo.
Wrong. Jenny Jones.
I forgot about her.
Jenny Jones. Next up, what did you say?
Is that true?
You are correct. Oprah famously scolded audiences multiple times for disrespectful behavior, including stopping tapings. Wow. That's weird. Next up, what did you say?
I said Baby Thunderdome.
You did. What
I got
would
it
you have
right.
said in a real world?
I would say Rosie O'Donnell.
Wrong. Geraldo.
Oh my God.
A 1988 skin-headed person.
Oh yeah, when the
versus
Nazis and the
activists,
skinheads.
erupted into a massive riot that broke
Yep.
Geraldo's nose. Okay. Next up, what did you say?
True.
You are correct. Jerry Springer's show began as a political talk show before the chaos took over.
I watched the documentary on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, good.
It's actually very good.
Next up, what did you say?
I said D. Geraldo.
You are correct. He always went in for the fight, and that was what made him right. Apparently.
Wow.
Next up, what did you say?
True.
You are correct again. Springer episodes became so intense, the security procedures had to change. Next up, what did you say?
B. Maury Povich.
You are correct again. Maury built an empire on secret lovers, baby reveals, and DNA tests. Next up, what did you say?
True.
True is correct. You're doing great. During a live brawl, bloody chaos and history on the Geraldo show. Next up, what did you say?
I said C. Maury.
Oh my goodness, you are getting there, girl. That is correct. Maury, one of the most iconic TV phrases in history. And finally, you said?
False.
My goodness, correct again. Producers
Yay.
heavily encouraged to beat the chaos.
Guys, I got 9 right. I only missed 1.
So close to getting perfect, but that's why we have next week to see if you
Yes.
can tie Ashim's score while she's out of town.
Are
That's perfect.
there any 90s talk shows, guys, when you watch them, that there was something that like totally traumatized or fascinated you as a kid?
I mean, I think all of them really, truly were that was an era, right?
Yeah.
It was just a moment.
There's no
Yeah.
talk showing like
Talk
that.
show was fun. I mean, we kind of have a variety talk show,
You know,
which I
Ricky
love.
Lake had the doors where they would come down.
Right,
Like,
right.
bing bong.
Ricky Lake, God bless her. Well, let's go to Capybara Cafe, and God bless those animals. Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. Well, they on now. Here we
Yeah,
go.
they
All
are.
right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It. This first one comes from Renee. She believed she could, but it was cold outside, so she didn't.
Yep. I feel you.
Next up, I don't know about you, but I could go for a mosquito bite and a sunburn right about now.
Well, not a mosquito bite, but a sunburn. Yeah,
Not
maybe.
me. Not at all.
I don't get sunburn. I try.
do not agree with this meme at all. Like, I do not want a mosquito bite or a sunburn. Those are worse than being cold in my opinion.
I try to get sunburn.
Ugh. All right, next up. How do I get a hurricane named after me? I've been a disaster my whole life. I feel like I meet the requirements.
I think that's true. Where's the Hurricane Mel?
Yeah. Next up, this does come from Mel. I wish my life had background music so I could at least know that if I'm a drama, comedy, or horror show.
That's true. Give me my music.
I think a little bit of all of it, right? Next up, I hate when people give generic advice like, take it one day at a time.
Oh my God, shut up.
I say it all the time. What else am I going to do? Skip Tuesday? Because can I? Can I do it?
I'm going to skip Wednesday.
Next up, I'm broke, but not like poor broke. I'm classy type of broke. I'm broke-a.
I love it. That's true.
Next up, me in traffic. Drive, bitch! And then there's the bitch, this old poor little lady.
Straight to hell you go.
Next up, anyone who drives faster than me is a maniac. Anyone who drives slower than me has no idea what they're doing. Me, a flawless driver of the year,
Yeah,
obviously.
get out of my head.
Next up, I'm kind of glad dinosaurs are extinct because I'm pretty sure I'd try to ride one after a few drinks.
Ooh.
This is me. I would definitely try to
Yes,
mount
I had a
yeah.
friend one time. He got wasted and he stole a dump truck
Oh
from a
no!
construction site and tried to drive it through the Hardee's drive-through line.
Who do you know?
Hilarious.
God's sakes.
I
All right,
can't.
next up. Bought my antidepressants off of Temu,
Oh, God.
and now I glow in the dark.
Oh, my God. You know where we're going?
And you don't glow in the dark because they're all natural ingredients over at Ben and Jerry's.
All right, Sunnies, let's be real. Some people chase sunsets, but the rest of us, we chase scoops. And nobody serves up good vibes like Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine on St. George Street. Here's the scoop within the scoop. Their catering team is legendary. They roll up cooler first and sprinkle happiness on everything. Weddings, birthdays, block parties, you name it. They don't just serve ice cream, they serve moments you'll never forget. So grab your people, grab your spoons, and head to Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine.
Okay, now it's time for Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. And this one was given to us by one of our favorite Sunnies of all time, is Barbara Jean. This is a long one, so buckle up, Buttercup. I love this one, actually. It's really good. So, am I the asshole for putting a hidden camera in my office? This is a 35-year-old female. She is a Moroccan living and working legally in the U.S. I work for a big corporation with worldwide locations. When I started working there, a colleague of mine was 37 who always made jokes, he's male, about being in love with me, etc. I knew these weren't just jokes, but this was his way of telling me that he's interested. I don't shit where I eat, so I just ignored it. It's the truth. So then he started calling me his almond eye.
Ew.
And I always corrected him and told him to call me by my name. I told him if he wouldn't stop, I would call him Banana Nose.
Oh.
Listen, I don't know why I said that because his nose is normal. I just needed something that came up in my mind. He laughed it off but never called me that again. Since 2 months, we have a new colleague, another male. He's 36. I was working from home for the first 2 days he started. When I met him, he was very distant and acted like he doesn't like me. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very nice person. So for me, this was weird, but I respected him and his space, so I didn't make an effort to see what was going on. Last week, I discovered he made a huge mistake. I can't go into the details about what it was because you would guess the corporation, but it was a big one. Even though he acted like a jerk to me, I didn't want him to get into trouble, so I stayed in the office with him until past midnight to solve the issue, and I never reported it. But then, when I got up to leave, he asked me to wait because he wanted to talk to me. He asked me why I hated him so much.
Oh.
My flabber was gasted. I asked him what he meant because, in my opinion, he was the ass. He started telling me that the first day he got there, he was mentored by Banana Nose, and Banana Nose told him, watch out for her because she is Muslim and she has told everyone over and over again that gay people should be banned.
Whoa.
First, sir, I come from Morocco to work here. Who the hell am I to want to ban someone? Secondly, my religion teaches me to accept and respect everyone. New guy went on to say that he had doubts after tonight because I could not have fed him to the wolves, but instead I helped him out. True. But then came the worst part. New guy told me that Banana Nose goes into my office when I work from home and get this, sits naked on my chair to punish me for being a prude. I asked the new guy to not tell anyone what he just told me, and now I want to get a hidden camera and install it in my office. I want to first ask HR if it's not against policy to do so, but yeah, I definitely want to catch this ass, literally. Would I be the asshole if I did that?
No. Absolutely not. Like, I'll tell you what a, jerk. I'm gonna say that. Like, he's just pissed because she won't
give it up,
bite on his flirtation and everything.
Literally, the Banana Nose. Oh my God. Okay, so you ready for some updates?
Oh, give me the updates.
Because I still got some more. Okay, here we go as it gets thicker. All right, so she had to talk to HR. I requested an urgent meeting. I didn't tell them everything because I know what they would do. They would, quote unquote, investigate and then come back with, it's just a rumor. Banana Nose is very loved and I don't want to put the new guy in a bad place. So I told them I'm afraid that someone might be sneaking into my office because all my stuff gets misplaced.
Yeah, good.
Since I have a higher position at this company, they took it real serious, real fast. So my dear Sonnies, camera is in its place, and I will be working from home for the next couple of days. Let's see what happens. And then she updates. Hi, everyone. I guess thanks for being curious and creative. Before I get to the update, I would like to explain where my office is and how Banana Nose was able to do what he did. My office is at the end of the hall. The only room that's facing my office is a utility supply closet. We all have offices on the same floor, and we, I mean members of our team, know it might seem naive of me, but I never questioned the new guy. I never told him anything about how Banana Nose treats me and how he calls me a prude, so for him to make that leap seemed excessive. Now for the update. Here we go. Today was my first day working from home since the cameras were placed. After a few hours, I got a call from HR to come to work. My heart was beating so fast, and I literally can't remember how I got there. The nerves were eating me. I got to the HR department, which was one floor above us, and I noticed everyone staring at me. The head of the department was sitting in a room with a couple of other people. They started talking. I couldn't listen. Things like, we as a company, blah, blah, blah. I stopped them and said I couldn't bear listening to a TED Talk and I wanted to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Last night, when I already went home and the cameras were installed for maybe an hour, Banana Nose entered my office. HR asked me if I wanted to see the video or if I just wanted them to explain what happened.
Show me the video.
As if it was a nature documentary. I told them I definitely wanted to see the video. I will first start off by saying what I saw objectively. Banana Nose entered my office and the door behind him was still open. He looked over his shoulder and looked like he was talking with someone while taking his pants off. Then he sat on my chair, butt ass naked. He took some candy from my desk and started dancing on my chair, rubbing his butt in my chair's DNA. I got sick to my stomach. He then took my pens one by one and licked them.
Ew.
It looked like he was still talking with someone. There was no sound, so I wasn't sure. Then the worst thing happened. 2 years ago, I lost my 7-year-old niece to cancer.
Oh,
On
shit.
my desk is a picture of her and the last time we got to hug. So you can clearly see it's not only a child, but a sick one. This evil man rubbed his penis all over my picture frame and laughed.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So hard, can you imagine? He took out his phone, made a call, and then left. I started to cry like a baby. I felt violated. I feel used. I feel unsafe. HR was talking, but I didn't hear anything. I saw myself in the reflection of the window, and I stopped. Wiped away my tears and asked what are the next steps. HR said Banana Nose was asked to come in later and they would fire him on the spot. It seemed to me like they thought that that was enough for me. I told them firing him is only step one. I wanted to know who he was talking to and demanded to see the security tapes for the hallway. You can't see into my office on the tapes, but I know for a fact you can see who is standing in the hallway. HR accepted my request and asked security for the tapes. It takes some time, but they expect it will be done by tomorrow. For now, I feel unsafe everywhere I go. When I got into my car, I could think it was maybe he's in my car, maybe he's in my home. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but I feel crazy. I will do my best to update everybody.
Yeah, I want to know who the person was.
Oh, you ready for the next update?
Yeah.
This is the final update. I know it's long, but it's worth it.
No, this is worth it. And go ahead.
First, she wants to thank everyone for the support and the kind words to help her that she couldn't even sleep. Having this feeling of being alone, may it come back to benefit your lives, each one of you. I don't know where to start. Forgive my brain for giving up on me. It's been a lot. I viewed the tapes and what I saw was, I don't know. It was clear he was talking to someone. I, too, thought it could be the new guy, but it wasn't. New guy was seen on tape at the beginning of the hall, turning his back and leaving. Banana Nose was giving a show from my office for 4 other coworkers, 1 male and 2 female. 2 of them I trained. The other one was obviously the new guy who walked away. All 3 of them I helped when they made many, many mistakes. They stood by my door while he danced and filmed.
Nobody said stop, you jerk.
And they filmed him. One of the females started to fist pump. It was disgusting. Before going to HR to view the tape, I did my research. I read in my contract that when there is a conflict of serious nature that can't be solved, that it needs to be taken to the board for review and judgment. I knew that if I asked for them to all be fired, that it wouldn't solve the problem. Because, like I said, many mistakes. So I came up with a different idea. I love this lady. I asked her for a compensation from the firm and all the parties involved of $1 million per person. I know, it sounds ridiculous.
No.
Ridiculous enough to get me in front of the board. To get them in front of the board as well. And I can't wait to show these tapes in front of 11 rich old men and 1 female, who all have a lot of influence in our field of business. But most of all, I can't wait to look at them in the eye and ask, why? I know their answer wouldn't change anything, but it would give away who they truly are.
And watch them squirm.
Banana Nose isn't fired yet. When I got home from our meeting, HR guy told me they want to wait until they have the full story, so nothing was unanswered. After today, I asked them not to fire him because the board meeting would be useless. And if he quits, we will lose all his benefits. So this way, he has little choice to show up to the meeting where I will do my dance.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will stay at this company, even though I love working here, because I can't believe there is any way where this could be possible for a new guy to know this info and all of my other colleagues do not. Yesterday, I drove to the new guy's house. I told him I never mentioned his name. I want him to have peace and not be afraid that other people will act out against him as some sort of vengeance. His secret is safe with me. Some people asked me what I would do if someone read this from work. Let me say this. I work with a bunch of nerds. Not the good kind that's on Reddit, but the kind that thinks TMZ is what keeps you up to date.
Yeah.
They use words like whatever. I bet you can picture them now. And if they do show up here and read all of this, so be it. I couldn't cope without all of you. I have no family here, and I thought my coworkers were my friends. I guess we all make mistakes. Again, thank you for everything. Just make sure you never say whatever.
Give me the final.
Here's the final.
This is good, Barbara Jean.
I know, Barbara Jean, you really hit the jackpot on this one. An hour ago, I got the news that everyone involved quit their job.
Oh.
They got their notice that they would have to appear in front of the board, and they didn't want to do that. By everyone involved, I also mean one other person that was not on the tape but knew of it and was involved on some different occasions. This was something that happened frequently. When they first had to come to HR and watch the tapes, they said it was just a joke that got out of hand. One of them even tried to say that I knew of it and that they wanted to keep their job and asked for a group session to work things out. But when HR said there would be a board meeting, they resigned the next day. As for me, I handed in my notice, but it was not accepted. The company offered me a better paying job in a different location. They will help me with relocation and everything. I'm glad I got this second chance. Since I have a more senior position, I needed a well-rounded, trustworthy assistant. I asked for the new guy. They agreed with it, and the new guy was very excited. Our relocation is closer to his boyfriend's house, and I'm glad that I could have to leave him behind with a very toxic environment.
Yeah.
I guess this is my finale update. I decided to not sue. I don't ever want to think about what he did ever again, and I don't want to put my energy towards that kind of toxicity. I'm wishing nothing but the best for all of you. Wow! What
Barbara
a
Jean.
story!
Oh my God, this is amazing.
I mean, I really truly don't have very much to say as far as comments are concerned.
Dude, she said
But
she told new guy, she's like, you want to be my assistant?
But see, okay, so what's my takeaway from this is when something egregious or something major happens to you, take a pause.
Yeah, stop and think because
Stop and think.
you can stop and think because you can come up with way more creative ways to get at someone.
She was so smart at
Calculated.
this. I would have been such a knee-jerk reaction. Sue, called the police, blah, blah, blah. Wait. And she was, I mean, she really
That right
thought
there,
about this.
That corporation should really be thanking their lucky stars she's still there.
1,000,000%. That was a horrible
that
thing that
was
Banana
so
Nose could have
good.
ever have done to her. But stop, think, look, listen, then react. I love all of that. That's probably one of the best Reddit stories we've had. Barbara Jean, gold star,
Yes.
babe.
Oh
Let's
my
take
God.
Barbara Jean to Panache,
Yes.
baby.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
Me too. God, we're that Reddit
Yeah.
report. God's sakes. All right, let's get in. Is this news? Unfortunately, this isn't going to be as powerful as that Reddit
No.
report. But we've got Guatemala. Oh, you guys will love this story. Guatemala chooses jaguars over oil, a powerful win for the planet. So let's take a quick trip to Guatemala in our heads, where the government just made a decision so bold, so brave that the planet forward, and it honestly deserves a standing ovation from Mother Nature herself. They had oil, they had profit, they had contracts, they had money on the table, and they walked away from it. Instead of renewing a massive oil extraction lease inside one of the most important rainforests in the world, Guatemala said, nope, we're choosing the forest. They shut down drilling operations and turned that land into a protection zone for jaguars, macaws, ancient trees, and entire ecosystems that have existed longer than most civilizations. In a world constantly that chooses convenience over conservation, Guatemala leads the pack and chooses legacy. They chose clean air over crude oil, they chose wildlife over wealth, and they chose tomorrow over today. And Sonny's, this is the kind of global energy we love to see.
But here's why it matters. The oil field sat inside the Laguna del Tigre
Yep.
National Park, part
Perfect.
of the massive Mayan Biosphere Reserve.
Nice.
One of the most important wildlife corridors in Central America. Instead of renewing the oil lease, Guatemala closed the wells and transformed the site into a military and law enforcement base dedicated to protecting the rainforest.
Yeah.
This area is home to endangered species like the jaguar, scarlet macaws, terpis, and howler monkeys. The forest has been under major threat from illegal logging, cattle ranching, and drug trafficking routes, so increasing security protects both nature and local communities.
I love this story. I'm thinking totally hashtag news
You
all the
go.
way. That's a
Guatemala.
Guatemala. You really impressed me on that. That's
It said
awesome.
we cannot be bought.
Yes.
I say news. Green check.
Green check in the comments right now.
Yes.
All right, this next one. When farmers outgrow the drought, old wisdom meets new innovation. If you ever needed proof that humans are wildly resilient, wildly creative, and a bit stubborn, this is the best possible story for it. Because where much of the world's starting to down in drought, extreme heat, unpredictable weather, and climate chaos, farmers in Canada just pulled off a record spring harvest. Let me say that again. Record spring harvest during a drought. Whoa! Not because they got lucky, but because the weather suddenly behaved. But because farmers got smarter, braver, and more innovative, blending ancient wisdom with cutting-edge technology. They changed how they treat the soil, they stopped tearing it up, they started protecting it, and they trusted the tiny ecosystems beneath their boots. Instead of fighting nature, they partnered with it. So as a result, crops that once would have shriveled are now thriving. Fields that have failed are flourishing, and food feeds millions being grown under conditions that used to mean disaster. Sonny's, this is the adaptation looks like. This is what hope looks like, and this is what happens when human ingenuity meets deep respect for the land.
Yeah, so here's what farmers are doing differently to make such a massive impact.
Okay.
Zero-till farming, covering the crops, smart drainage systems, slow-release fertilizers, and precision weed control, and advanced seed genetics and GPS-guided equipment. So the results. Spring wheat yields are now 80% higher than they were 30 years ago.
Hey, that's major.
And it helps global food security. It doesn't just help the farmers.
Yeah.
This is news.
This is news all the way. I think this is great. Thinking about farming. We also talked about the family that came up with the solar-powered tractors. Listen, Sunny TV Farmers Report, we got you back. We're doing some things for the farmers here, and
Listen,
I'm loving
the farmers. So guess what? I say news. Green check.
Green check again. All right, this last one here. DC Snow Heroes, Washington, D.C. Snow Heroes, when neighbors grab shovels and save the day. Hey, if you ever needed proof that kindness still runs in the world, look no further than a snowstorm and a group of neighbors and shovels. Because while winter, my mother will attest.
These guys near your mom's house?
Oh my God, please get us to since burying Washington, D.C. under layers of snow and ice, something beautiful happened. People showed up, not because they had to, not because they were paid, because they cared. They grabbed shovels, strapped on boots, and went block by block to house by house, clearing sidewalks, driveways for elderly neighbors, people with disabilities, and families with young kids, and anyone who simply couldn't dig themselves out, a.k.a. Susan Reeves Hartzell. They called themselves DC Snow Heroes. I love that. And Sunnies, they are exactly what the name promises. This wasn't about snow removal. It wasn't. This was about dignity. It was about safety. It was about community saying you're not alone. And honestly, that's the kind of energy Susan needs in her development.
Yeah, so my sister lives up in that area, and she sent a picture this morning early of her parking lot at her apartment.
Yeah?
Ooh, it's all ice.
Wow, call the heroes.
Yeah, the Snow Heroes are organized through Serve DC, a volunteer program supported by the mayor's office. Their mission is to help seniors, people with disabilities, and overwhelmed families. More than 500 volunteers were deployed across the city during this most recent storm. And teens as young as 14 years old stepped up to shovel for elderly neighbors.
I love it.
Volunteers walked through dangerous ice, freezing temps, and heavy snowfall to make walkways safe. They also help this make the big difference between being trapped inside and being able to reach medical appointments, groceries, and essential service.
Oh, love that.
Yes, DC.
That's the way to do it. You know, my last job in New York City was shoveling snow because like I couldn't go to like the art markets because it was snowy outside. It was an outside thing, so I would go and work for the city of New York and shovel snow. It snowed 52 inches that year. It was insane. They paid me $50 an hour though. That was huge money.
Well, yeah, they should, because you might die of cardiac arrest.
Literally, that was so hard, and it was so funny because like all like the street workers would call me sweet baby. So there was this one lady that would come up to me. She'd be, sweet baby, come over here. She goes, you gay? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, my daughter bisexual. And I said, oh.
She's trying to make you guys be friends.
You ready for the punchline? She goes, she likes both the strawberry and the banana. I was like, oh my, and that was our icebreaker. And then I was in with the streets. I was sweet baby the whole time.
Sweet baby.
They called me sweet baby on the streets because I was sweet. I was nice to them.
Oh,
but I think this is absolutely news. I love to hear volunteer work that goes above and beyond, especially for the disabled and the elderly. I love that story.
Do it, DC Heroes.
These were great stories today.
Yes.
I am going to definitely say hashtag news. Green check on that.
Green check.
And let's go to Bin 39.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
Almost there. There we go.
This guy, I said mics are on.
I just was ready to start talking. All right, here we go with Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes. We got to finish out the week here. We've got Aquarius and Pisces on deck. Of course, we have our 1979 horrible horoscopes.
Wait, let me flip my paper over so I can't read ahead.
Okay, Aquarius, this is Barbara Jean. Aquarius, galactic disruptor. Innovation rewrites your destiny. Try a digital future fantasy, maybe something reflective. Your motivational quote, think different. Oh, I like that. And your affirmation is, my mind bends reality. These are getting shorter and shorter, the inspiration part.
Yay.
Barbara Jean, please forgive me. This is crazy. Okay.
Go.
You think you're enlightened, but you're emotionally allergic.
Oh, I'm going to start. You're emotionally allergic.
This week, you'll ghost conversations, dodge feelings, and intellectualize trauma. Return to earth, dipstick. People need warmth, not your stupid theories.
Oh my God.
You think your ideas matter more than most? Try a glass of empathy. It will go a long way.
Jesus.
If you were a police officer, you would give a speeding ticket to your mother. Slow down, ho. Try to be with humankind and against you. You might want to wash behind your ears. It's beginning to stink like stale flesh.
What is happening in the 70s?
It's horrible. They're horrible horoscopes.
so mean.
Pisces. Vision becomes your manifestation. Try something bohemian chic, cloud soft enchantment. Your motivational quote is, whatever you can imagine, you can create. Walt Disney. My dreams sculpt reality. And to finish this week off, the
Wait, who is this?
This is Pisces.
Okay, the fishies. This is
Fishies,
Christy.
yeah. 1979 horrible horoscope. You float through life like an empty plastic bag, aimlessly floating in the air until someone rams into your reality. You think it's just life and take the safe route until someone rams into your car in a parking lot while you're shopping. Lucky for you, it was caught on camera, but less luck when you find out it was your ex who still holds a grudge. In order to reverse the curse they put on you, Venmo Davey Hartzell $5.
Oh my God, he did not. You made this up.
And it says here, and the curse will release. Otherwise, you will die from a severe acne.
Don't listen to him.
You don't want to die from
You're
severe
not gonna
acne.
die from acne anyway.
Not even bleach can cure this curse.
Don't give him $5.
@ Davey _
Give him
Hartzell.
$4.99.
$4.99. I'll take any currency. Sonny's, I'll take you just showing up like you do every
I
single
can't
week.
with you.
That's our beautiful shows this week. Thank you so much. And we're closing out January.
Oh, thank God it's over.
Of us doing the shows by ourselves. We've had a wild ride. We've
Just
had
the two of us.
tech problems,
We
tech
can make
solving.
it if we try.
And we've got to
Just
give a
the
big
two
shout
of
out
us.
to Addie, who's
Oh,
in the
God,
cloud.
yes,
she
Addie.
is literally a blessing to this organization, who always helps us with every panic phone call. We love you so much,
Do you
kiddo.
guys want
Thank
to see
you.
what these buttons look like?
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know if you can see, but all these little squares, that's what we push.
All the buttons, all the things. We love you guys. We will see you bright and early Monday morning.
Yes.
For the morning
February.
show. Yeah, for February. Kickoff to February.
Yes.
Ooh, we got a very inspiring interview with Dr. Diana Jordan.
Oh, yes.
She is running for office, and literally, she is not
Oh,
a
I can't
politician.
wait. I met
she
her.
is for the people. Yeah.
Yes.
You did meet her. I'm so
Yes.
excited. Awesome. We love you
Bye, guys.
Happy weekend.